Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Patterson Properties. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day and enjoying the fact that you are alive and well. And today's subject matter, I'm basically going to be talking about certain different ways that one can invest in real estate without going the conventional route. And just want to talk about some more affordable ways, because a lot of people don't have a couple $1,000s in their pockets. But with it being tax season, you might have a little bit more money in your pocket. And hey, here's another way for you to look into and obviously do your research. And if you need to, consult a financial professional. But here are other ways to look into investing into real estate without going the conventional route of trying to get a loan from a bank. So one great way, first, one of the easiest and cheapest ways to invest in real estate is utilizing platforms like Fundrise, Tulsa Real Estate Fund, and Buy Back the Block platforms. They're adding value to people's investment portfolios or help people obtain a financial portfolio all at the same time. For years, individuals have been limited to investing in public stocks and bonds only. Now, for the first time ever, you can actually invest in the billion-dollar institutions by diversifying into private market real estate investments. To quote Warren Buffett, one of my favorite people to quote, "It is a terrible mistake for investors with long-term horizons to measure their investment risk by their portfolio's ratio of bonds to stocks. Often high-grade bonds in an investment portfolio increases its risk." With the Tulsa Real Estate Fund, which is a great way to start off, and I am an investor in the Tulsa Real Estate Fund. So as I always like to say, I practice what I preach, and I can't wait to invest more into the Tulsa Real Estate Fund because they're doing a lot of great things down there in Georgia and across the country all at the same time. And everybody's welcome to take part if they want to. But the Tulsa, with the Tulsa Real Estate Fund, it was made possible because of the Jobs Act that was passed, which makes it easier to publicly raise funds from both unaccredited and accredited investors. Investment vehicles like these allow individuals from all economic backgrounds, including international investors and institutional investors, to all collaborate and participate in investment opportunities together. Because remember one thing, with a lot of foreign investors that come to the United States, a lot of them are coming with cash in hand. All right, so a lot of times if they're not a citizen, obviously, and they're not even here as a legal resident, they can't get a loan. However, if they got nothing but cash money, they can buy. If they have, say, the property costs $1,000 or $200,000 and they got cash money, then the property is theirs. And all they got to do is worry about the insurance and the personal property taxes. And obviously a lot more information, but I'm just giving you the one-on-one aspects of things. So if the Tulsa Real Estate Fund is something that you're interested in pursuing, go online, check them out. There's plenty of videos of Jay Morrison and his great team, his wife, his family, and them talking about what they have going on. And you can become an investor with a couple of clicks just like that. So definitely, do your homework and see if it might be something that you're into. Now, let's go into Buy the Block. Now, full disclosure, I have not participated in the Buy the Block program, but I might be looking into doing it in the future. I've collaborated with people who have, and they are very satisfied with the Buy the Block program. And obviously, you got to do your own research when it boils down to wherever you invest your money. So just always remember that when it boils down to anything, especially when it comes to your own money. But anyways, using Buy the Block crowdfunding portal, basically say a developer in Des Moines, Iowa, or Camden, New Jersey, or South Central Los Angeles, or Atlanta, Georgia, whatever have you, okay? They can access every investor in the world at a modest cost by passing all the social, economic, and practical barriers that once stood in their way. It's the beautiful thing of technology. With the right people and the right mindset, it's actually connecting the right people together. So, a block developer may raise only $1.07 million during any rolling 12-month period using Buy the Block. The cap applies to affiliates of the block developer as well. Last but definitely not least, and it's funny, I just finished placing my last bids for the delinquent tax properties in the good old Phoenix, Arizona area, Maricopa County to be exact. But anyways, you have the Phoenix, Arizona tax liens online auctions that I myself have continued to participate in and will continue to participate in, because it's one of the biggest reasons why is that I like Phoenix, Arizona. And since we're in, 2020, and we be able to purchase something online because it's an online platform. Because if you go to a lot of other delinquent tax properties, the downside is with them is that you have to call over the phone. I'm a millennial, so I'm an online guy. You have to call over the phone, or you have to physically be there and purchase and whatnot to place your bids, or you have to mail in a check to place your bids. Am I saying anything is wrong with that? No. Every government organization has their way of doing business. With this guy though, I prefer to be able to place my bids online, upload and see my download and be able to see my tax lien certificates instead of having to wait for them in the mail. Does that mean I'm not going to participate in other government organizations and how they do business when it comes to selling delinquent tax liens? No, but at this point, I'm going to go the convenient route first before I have to go to the hard route, because I'm a firm believer of working smart and not hard. That's just how I look at it, okay? So being able to purchase something online is going to get my business and attention first. You know, it's kind of like shopping on Amazon. People go to Amazon first nowadays, most of the times, before they actually go to a physical store. So it's one of those, you know, hey, it's 2020, you know, that's just how the consumer mindset is for the most part. You know, so, and given the fact it saves me a lot of time and money, I would imagine other investors feel the same way. You don't having to physically travel, spend time, spend money to go somewhere, or send something in the mail, and then it might, you know, take forever for it to get there. Even if you send it first class mail, it might not get there on time. They might say something wasn't particularly correct about the check that you wrote. The parcel number might not be correct when it boils down. I mean, so many things can happen, and that's why I just prefer an online method. You know, keep it simple. Have those digital records, you know. And but if you're interested in purchasing a delinquent tax lien, it is February 1st. So you have until February 3rd to place your final bids for your delinquent tax liens for Phoenix, Arizona. If you don't make this time, you always got next year. And then obviously you have other city governments and counties that participate in doing selling delinquent tax lien properties and whatnot. And bear in mind, you have the minimum deposit has to be $500, but still $500 is very small compared to having to pay $3,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 or $20,000 when it comes to getting an investment property. So just something to think about. You can buy land, you can buy commercial property and residential homes between $50 to $5,000 or more. You know, so act now, family. If you do not know the one-on-one aspects of delinquent tax properties, you basically purchase a tax lien, and depending on the state, after a year, if the resident does not make the tax payments, you know, then after a year of you purchasing the lien, the property/mortgage is yours. You will have to pay a foreclosure fee and probably other associated fees along with it, but you are obtaining a home for a much cheaper price via just going the conventional loan route, where you have to have your credit pulled, and then you have to have all this documentation, and you know, you have to go through the I'm not going to call them headaches, but you have to go through the processes that the bank says that because it's their money that they're loaning to you, so you have to go through the processes that the bank lays out to you, between them, the underwriters, you know, the credit, the people who's going to run your credit. You know, it's a big process, and the process can be cut in half a lot, and the price can be cut in half a lot if you look into delinquent tax properties. Just another way of looking into investing in real estate. In my personal opinion, in 2020, unless you just don't have any decent amount of money in your bank account, now is the time to invest in real estate, no matter if you're going to do the conventional route, the unconventional route. You know, me, I do both. You know, that's my prerogative and whatnot, because I like to not only work smart and not hard, but I like to spend smart and not spend stupid. So that's just my personal opinion when it comes to that. Remember to always do your homework to see if any of these things would be for you. You know, don't just take it from a guy on social media. Always remember, with every investment, there is a risk, whether it's real estate, whether it's stocks, bonds, cryptocurrency, gold, and consult a financial professional for additional guidance. With it being tax season, like I stated earlier, learn to invest in yourself and not just invest in the other businesses and buying shoes and outfits and go on vacations and buy cars. You know, stuff that really doesn't add value to your life. It just adds value to how you want the world to see you. You know, and me personally, like I said before, I'd rather look broke and be rich than try to look rich and be broke. That's the direction a lot of Americans are going in, unfortunately. So look into these other platforms, and there's so much more out there that I could go into, and I'm not going to at this time because I got things to do, and I'm sure you do as well. But remember, you can't get fired if you own a company. And I love the fact that 2020, there are so many more home-based businesses out there. And another even great avenue, look into my Carrot Bars gold business. You know, simple aspects of it. It's, you can buy gold. You can sign up. You sign up as an affiliate. You sign up other people as an affiliate. You can make money off of their dividends when they buy gold and when they sign other people up, etc., and so forth. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's just something for a way for people to make money and to broaden their financial portfolio all at the same time. So, you know, buy assets, limit the liabilities or cut out your liabilities. But it's 2020, it's our year. And if you're with me, give me a thumbs up. If you're not, it's all good. I want to see everybody win, because like the song says, all I do is win, win, win no matter what. And I got money on my mind and I can never get enough. But anyway, that'd be a little goofy. It's been a long day. But hey, look into doing all these specific things. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, hey, find what works for you at the end of the day. Because I want to see everybody be able to figure out ways to make passive income, to get into the real estate business, and to find other different ways to buy assets. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe, share, and hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Take care.